Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages. Are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the mean cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands strapped on my toes. Cause these niggas want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I bought with me don't fuck around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young niggas that's rolling. I got niggas throwing bees. I done did the DOS, I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let my nigga earn back home, that young nigga be wildin'. We young niggas, we mobbin', like Batman or with Robin. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga, shut up. If you dip me in your ass, I get your pussy ass stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces, I'm the same nigga they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bullshit, the same niggas that flop. I'm the same nigga from First Street with them that braids that lock. The same nigga that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these niggas hating on me, hoes waiting on me. Still on that hood shit, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies to memories. We them bricks, they go for 40, ain't no 10 the key. Hold up, broke nigga turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, you think dumb pretty hoes gon' still suck my dick. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that dope boy when he first touched that brick. I'm gone. Woo!
All right. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Sister with Brooks and JB, aka Amazing Confections. Today is our pilot show, and I'm a little bit nervous, even though I've been doing Talk That Shit with D Holla and Mac J. I'm a little bit nervous because we have a special guest on the line with us today. If you have spent any time in Philadelphia in the early 2000s, or if you currently are in Columbia, South Carolina area, you know exactly who we're talking to today. We are talking with Shamara Athia, aka High Five Friend. Hey Shamara, thanks for joining us.
Hey Brooke, KJB, congratulations guys on your podcast. This is super dope.
Thank you. So let me just bring everybody up to speed on who you are, because you are a big deal. Her career in media began more than a decade ago as an intern in Philadelphia, PA, gaining invaluable marketing experience and landed her first radio gig in Charlotte, North Carolina. In the industry forever changing, she returned back to Philly where she continued to perfect her craft at top media outlets in the market for over 12 years, interviewing all of our favorite artists, socialites, and trendsetters. She is now adding to her accomplishments. She keeps the folks in South Carolina who tune into the nationwide syndicated Steve Harvey Morning Show locally entertained on the Big DM. So, to say the least, she's a pretty big deal. Jamara is quoted as saying, "Oh, I do say the word friend a lot too. High five, friend." That's her what she says all the time. So thank you again, Shamara, for joining us. And I wanted to start off by having you with us tonight because we're new to this podcasting together. My sister has done a podcast before, and I kind of joined in on a popular podcast here on Ruckus Radio, and but we've never done it together. So there's a lot of people who are just starting out in the business and who just don't know what to do and how to do it. And as an experienced person in radio and media, how did you get into radio? Did you just intern and that was it, or did you have to go through like an application process or what?
No, I was about to say something smart. I interned. I actually interned for about 3 years, and I was always told that I was gaining an invaluable marketing experience because of the way that I came in. I actually, I didn't graduate from college. I dropped out of Temple University. I'm not proud of that, but life happened. I wasn't being a thought, but I did get pregnant. So motherhood became like a priority to me. It really did. And my grandmother raised me. I grew up like 20 minutes from the city. So I've always been in love with like music and people. And I have a musical background. My uncle was a DJ, so I learned how to DJ and stuff like that. But it was an internship, and I was trying to go back to school part-time during that internship. But things didn't work out the way they were supposed to. Again, life happened, and my grandmother, who raised me again, needed a little bit extra money, so I kind of still had to continue working, and that had to be a focus. Like, home had to be, the forerunner and all that. Let's see. I would say that I'm glad that it happened the way that it did. And I started off pretty late. I was 24, and I interned to about 27 or so. And it started with a part-time job. My first job on the radio was board opping or running the board, so to say, for a reggae broadcast with Roger Culture. So it was like my first time being, introduced to the Caribbean culture, which was really cool to me. And let me see, I think one day, like, somebody didn't show up or they called out, like, late at night, and I got a phone call. Hey, Shamara, you know how people are always talking about their big breaks and how they happen? Well, I need you to go run the board for the Russ Parr Morning Show one morning. So, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm jumping up, like, to go to the studio to run the board, and I'm, like, in there by myself, and I'm like, I really hope I remember this crap. Like, you know how nervous you said you were in the beginning when you started talking? JB, so it was like me. I was like, I'm in here by myself. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm doing. But, they kind of had to throw me on payroll, and that's how it all started, basically.
Nice. So in addition, when you were an intern, what was the craziest thing you did?
Well, I didn't do anything crazy when I was an intern because I was really, believe it or not, I actually used to be really shy. So I don't like y'all.
Oh, really?
Y'all did not have to owe that. Not going, I did. I used to be really shy. I was quiet. I was reserved. I was shy. This business probably did something to me. It's a male-dominated business. So my crazy didn't start until, like, I probably got put on payroll. And I'm like, are you crazy?
Wait, but I always hear of like these crazy horror stories of internships and stuff like that, and like your boss made you do some bizarre task. Like even with like me, I had an internship with the North Bears, which was a minor league baseball team, and like some of the bizarre things that I had to do were like late at night, where I ended up sleeping at the stadium and not even making it home, like on the floor.
That sounds
So
like you were being hazed. That doesn't sound like an internship.
the struggle was real, and then I hear over here like, no, I got crazy later. Like what?
Okay. Well, I didn't do anything crazy. Like I said, it's a male-dominated business. One day, I mean, this is going to sound crazy. I like my boobs. I think that if that's to me an asset of mine, I should be able to wear a shirt that's maybe not too revealing, but it's a nice shirt. And yeah, maybe you see a little cleavage or something. So while interning, I was sent to intern with like a night show at the time. And when I walked into the studio, it was crazy because of the way that the exchange happened. The first thing that the jock said to me was, "Oh, she can't stay in here with me. She can't stay in here with me. You can't stay in here." And I'm like, what in the world is going on? I was told to intern with this guy. He said, "You're the devil and you're trying to take me away from my wife." I had no idea what he was talking about. But then after I got to know him, I was like, oh, yeah, he dips out on his wife. Now he wants to blame me for his little things that he's done.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't that. I think that, still double standards. It's like women, we can't dress sexy. And when we do, it's like we're inviting something to happen to us. So I didn't do anything crazy. I think that was crazy.
Well, what about some of the interviews that you had? Like, what was the most memorable interview that you had to date?
Oh gosh, one of my most memorable interviews probably was, I want to say, Bill Clinton at the time.
Wow.
Nice.
But only because it was the president of the United States. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yes.
The
That's a big deal.
It was a huge deal. I was like, and I was really, really nervous, because I thought I was going to say something crazy to the president of the United States, but I ended up making Bill laugh, and it went smooth. So the thing that topped that was interviewing Jay-Z right before I had started my internship. One of my friends is he's a hitman. He was a hitman for for Bad Boy. And you know how Puff and all them used to have like those white parties in the Hamptons or whatever. So right before my internship started, that's when I was introduced to the world of entertainment. And I remember Harv Pierre at the time, who was like the A&R for Bad Boy. If you got, I mean, I'm sure, I don't know how old y'all are. I'm old as hell.
I remember.
He said to me after a night of like partying, literally, as we set out poolside, being asked what we were eating for lunch, and I had no idea because nobody ever waited on me before. I'm like, I'll have what he's having. He said, "Man, Shamar, all you need is a pen and pad, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't believe you people live like this." He's like, "Yeah, that's how we live." And I didn't so when I say like the crazy didn't start until I started working in this business, because I think it jaded me. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Jay-Z, like being around all those people, like the Jay-Z's and for that whole weekend when Jay-Z finally called into the radio station for an interview, I was like, wow, so this guy really does continue to give one word and like responses. Like he's like a real rapper. "Hey Jay, do you like this?" "Yeah." "No." "Okay." I'm like, am I doing this wrong? What is going on? But then he ended up opening up, and it became like, okay, Shamar, you can stop sweating so much. And then that's when I understood that hip hop was a culture. That's when I understood that after that conversation with him. But I didn't think that. I thought it was like this big old party house and a bunch of other things I'm not going to mention right now. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess it's like one of those things, like they're artists, so they don't want to be like corporate in a sense. Like, and they just want to be comfortable. Is that like the type of vibe that they were giving?
Well, it's different when you're partying with a bunch of people. And then when they have to put on that work artist hat and actually talk to people, because I don't think they want to be misquoted. I think they want to be treated like people, but I do know that they also know that, they're in the upper echelon of society. So folks are going to always put them on pedestals.
That's true. That's
True.
very true.
So I have a question. Who was your worst interview? Who was the person who you did not like to interview? I'll say.
Oh God. What's that little boy name? Soldier Boy. I had to kick him out the studio. I was like, get out. Because he was I'm a mother, I'm a parent. And he got on the air and he was just being really just ignorant. The ignorance was killing me. And then the fact he's like it's one thing to drop out of school, but I'm gonna need you to, since people look up to you, I'm actually going to need for you to encourage those kids to continue their education or go back, or you to do something. It's what I'm going to need. So I forget exactly what he said, but I do know the label rep told him when he walked in there, like, don't play with her. She don't play. And I literally, in the middle of the conversation, I was like, get out, get out. He came back and he's like, Miss Shamara, I apologize. And then that's when we sat back down and picked up our conversation. But yeah, that was probably the worst thing ever because I'm like, why do these kids act like this? What's wrong with them?
That's right. Demanding respect out the door. That's right. Well, I just want to just give a quick let everybody know of how I know you. My hustling days, I'm actually retired now from cakes, but back in my hustling days,
Life is strange.
Even our guest knows that's a lie.
Oh my God!
It depends on who's the person who wants cake, But for the most part, I'm retired. But anyway,
Tamara, ask her what she was doing before we started the air.
Yeah, probably baking a cake.
Yeah, taking chocolate now, actually. Just taking, yeah. But I met Shamara, everybody. One day I was at work and I was just thinking, dang, I need to get into a whole nother area of my cakes. I'm doing cakes for everybody in town. But I need to get some of these celebrities, and I literally sat on my lunch break and was scrolling through Twitter and saw her banner for her birthday party in Philly, and I just sent her a DM and was like, hey, let me know if you want a cake. I'll do it for free. I'll come out there. Within 3 minutes, she was like, sure, here's the information. And I was like, oh my gosh. So fast forward, the day of the party comes, I do the cake, I'm there. When I tell you Philly is crazy.
With support.
Oh my God! It was 1 million people there. I don't know if you remember this particular party. You had 1,000. You have probably.
I remember.
It was crazy. Just trying to get in.
I remember.
Yeah, I had this cake, and somebody was with me, and just trying to get there. And you're like, just come up here on the stage with VIP. I'm sitting here, I'm talking to all these people. I don't know who these people are. I found out later on in the day.
Girl.
Yeah, I'm just in awe because Shamara has the big hair. She's beautiful. Everybody's coming up to her. She's got security around her. And I'm like, who is this girl? And she is like,
are you guys there?
I'm here.
I'm sorry.
I think we lost one half of the show, Brooke.
That's me.
JB, you there?
I'm here.
I'm here. Can you? Oh, yeah.
Well, your cakes are absolutely, they're delicious, and you were always very welcoming, and I really appreciate, actually, how we met.
Thank you. Well, look, I just want to let everybody, all right, hold on. I'm moving. Hold on.
Yeah,
me and Jessica are actually close to each other. So, yes.
The best support.
Yeah, and I just want to let everybody know, Shamara had thousands of people just on her saying happy birthday and I just so happened to be talking to somebody for like an hour. I didn't even know who this was. It was, what's his name from Willie?
Willie.
Shamara.
Willie from Day 26.
From Day 26.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, I had to come out and support her. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow to do something. And then at the end of the night, my cousin who was with me was like, did you know that's Willie from Day 26? I'm like, who is that? And then Lee Mason was there. Somebody else was there, but that's how I met Shamara. And every time, she actually started my cake career hustling for all these celebrities. She was my first celebrity cake, and from there it spun out of control. I've been all up and down the East Coast doing cakes and everything like that. So I just want to say thank you for that. So that's how I know Shamara, and everywhere she goes I follow her, via social media and supporting her as much as I possibly can. But we just have one last question because I know you got to go.
What's that? I'm here.
The crack of dawn. So actually, my last question is, do you recommend someone going to school and majoring in broadcasting, or does that not have a deciding factor?
I would recommend that if that's what their passion is. I mean, I think people should do what ultimately makes them happy. But I would also recommend doing like a dual major, like doing something else. I mean, technology changes. Like you guys are doing podcasting now. We met on the radio. There was like no podcast when we met. You know what I mean? So I would recommend that. Like a double major is what I would recommend. But I mean, that's just me. I mean, I wouldn't get into it and say like I'm gonna make $1 million right off the bat because,
Yeah.
things have changed.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Do you like there's so many people who just happen to stumble into radio and not, have that broadcasting background with them. Do you feel like okay, I put it to you this way. An example is Charlemagne. He never went to broadcasting school, and you just said I didn't know that you never went to broadcasting school either. Is there what could broadcasting school kind of give somebody that extra push, or is it more so who you know? Do you think will that get somebody in the door, or will just who you know get you faster in the door for that time slot?
I mean, education is again probably the primary thing. I mean, nowadays people do want any job, like degrees and things like that. But I think for this business, it's always been about who you know. That's much about life. It's like who you know, and it's like what you know coupled with who you know. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, all right.
Thank you.
Well,
thank
And
you.
then
Thank
these jobs
you.
are very few and far. Remember, I had to move like 5 states to get one. Just wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Yes.
But
well,
you made it through. You're in there.
I made it through.
Yes, you made it through, and like I said, you still sound great. So keep going. Much success and prosperity to you, and thank you so much for
Stop thanking me, you weirdos. So listen, if you guys need any help or anything or advice, just like hit me up. I'm here for you guys. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank
we
you. I
appreciate
appreciate it. Yes, and you have a good day. And everybody follow Shamara. What's your Instagram and Twitter handle, please?
Half Ebonics and half like whatever. It's Shamara Afia.
I was like, wait, no, it's not.
What? Yes, it is. Oh my God. Well, thank you guys so much. Ruckus, thanks for having me up on the show with the girls. I appreciate that. Brooks and JB,
Yes,
don't be nervous. Just like you guys are having a conversation at home, and stay out the kitchen, Jen. Okay. JB, my bad.
All right, I sure will do that, and we'll talk soon. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks
No problem.
so much.
All right. Have a good night. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Big Rich.
All right, everybody. Thank you. That was Shamara. You can catch her every morning on the Big DM in South Carolina. She does the morning show locally as Steve Harvey is syndicated in the area for them. So thank you very much. Actually, let's go to a music break right now, and we'll come back. We have more with Sister with Brooks and JB. Thanks.
Bad boy. Everybody report to the dance floor. Report to the dance floor. Bad boy, baby. 112. Beanie Siegel. Here we go.
Dance. Guess who stepped up in the place? The kid with 2 weapons on his waist. 2 step into the base. And I don't usually step up in the play. I usually play that let out, ready to get that let out. But damn, since I stepped up in the place, I'm trying to touch you, squeeze you, tell you it's the case. Before I bust you, squeeze out of telly in the case. A Chris, I'm trying to take you to the telly bus in your then trying to lure me out on the dance floor. I'm trying to get a twirly on the dance floor. Everything remains the same. Talk to it, you change the game. Might trip, walk to it, but never Harlem shake it. Harlem make it, Harlem break it. Dog, I ain't Harley Mason. You talking to one of rock fighters. You do rewinders.
Bad boys behind this.
I see you over there, just chilling with your girlfriends. Can't believe you're by yourself. You should be here with me, chilling with me, drinking with me, freaking with me. Oh, 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 yeah.
Looking at me, I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling me, and I really want you to get close to me. So would you dance with me? Dance with me.
My drop tops in the parking lot, and I wanna take you back to my spot, baby.
So got a little more time to run. So would you dance
see it in your eyes that you're looking at the time. You wanna leave this party, and I know you wanna leave for me. To chill with me, to drink with me, to freak with me. Oh baby, oh.
I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling me.
And I really want you to get close to me.
So would you dance with me?
Baby, my drop top's in the parking lot, and I wanna take you. Oh, would you dance with me? Baby, would you dance with me?
Dance with me again. Looking at me, I can tell in your eyes that you're feeling me, baby. Get close to me, so would you dance with me?
Dance with me.
Drop tops in the parking lot, and I wanna take you back to my spot. But we still got a little time to go, so would you dance with me?
Everybody sing along. Oh baby, Brooklyn with me. Oh, you looking sexy, baby.
To the bridge, come on.
So that it could be. Oh, dance with me, come on. I can't tell.
Let's go.
Ooh, baby. Baby, can you feel me? My drop tops in the parking lot, and I wanna take you. Oh, would you dance with me? You looking sexy.
Sexy and you know
Dance
it,
with
clap
me.
your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands.
Come on.
If you're sexy
Dance with
and
me.
you know
Dance
it,
with
and
me.
you really wanna show it. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. Yeah.
I see you looking at me, I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling me,
And I really want you to get close to me.
so would you dance with me?
Baby, my drop top
Parking lot,
parking lot.
wanna take you back to my spot. But we still got a little more time to rock, so would you
Dance with me,
112.
come on.
I see you
Slim.
looking at me, I
And
can
the
tell
joy in your eyes that you feel me.
and I really
Q.
wanna get
Close to me,
so would you
Bad
dance with
boy,
me?
baby.
baby. My drop top in the parking lot,
Wanna take you back to
to my spot.
but we still got a little more time to rock, so would you dance with me?
Baby, come with me.
Come on, I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling
Let's
me.
dance.
Dance with
Come on.
So would you dance with me?
Let's
me.
dance.
My drop tops in the parking lot, and I'm
Bad boy, baby.
back to my spot.
2001, ATL's finest. 112.
Dance with me, dance with me. I see you
Dance with
Looking
me.
at me,
Dance with me.
by your eyes that you're
feeling
Let
me,
me out.
and I really want you to get
close to me.
so would you
Dance with me, come on.
My drop tops in the parking lot,
Oh,
and I'm gonna take you back to my spot, but we still got a little
more time to rock.
so would you dance with me? Dance with
Dance with me.
looking at me,
Ooh, I can tell in your eyes that you're feeling me.
and I really want you to get
Close to me.
so would you dance with me?
Bad boy.
All right. Thank you guys. Welcome back to Sister Sister with JB and Brooks, which is me and my sister. We want to thank Shamara Afia again for joining us for our pilot show. We want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to see the chat going crazy again, as well as thank you, Big Rich, Ruckus Radio family, the whole Ha family. This is something I didn't think we
Completely
would
an
be
honor.
doing. Yes, so I appreciate everybody. Thanks for the love and consideration. But our next topic, we're going to jump right into it. As everybody knows, the 2018 Emmys aired earlier this week, and it's being said that this year was the most diverse of the Emmys. Though this year had the most diverse of nominees for directors, cast, and shows, only 3 people of color were actually awarded an Emmy. So Regina King, Tandy Newton, and Darren Criss for the assassination of Gianni Versace. He's half Filipino, so they're considering him a person of color. They were the big, they were the big winners of the night. And actually, for the first time, Strong Island filmmaker Yance Ford also made history as the first openly transgender transgender black man at that to win an exceptional merit in documentary filming for his film, Strong Island, which currently is available on Netflix. This movie investigates the murder of Ford's younger brother in 1992. So this was very diverse. JB, did you happen to catch the Emmys or no?
Oh, I did not catch the Emmys, but I was able to look at like best dress and worst dress and all of that. But I'm kind of happy that the Emmys they're actually being more progressive and more inclusive. So big up to them.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't catch the Emmys either. I just caught the recaps, to be honest with you. If anybody in the chat caught the Emmys, shoot us a hot chat or, let us know what your best and worst, highlights of the Emmys were.
Or
But
the
the
super
biggest,
chat.
yes, or a super chat, yeah, hot chat, we call it. But the biggest accomplishment of the night was when John Legend won his first Emmy, making him the first African American man to win an EGOT, as well as one of the youngest. If you do not know what an EGOT is, audience, that is when a person has obtained an Emmy,
Emmy,
a Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. There's currently only 13 people who have ever had this privilege of saying that they have accomplished this honor of obtaining an EGOT. Whoopi Goldberg is one of the 13 who has an EGOT.
That's my
So
homegirl.
yeah, she's hilarious on the View. But salute to John Legend for getting that honor. That's huge, huge, huge. We all knew he was gonna get it, but it's almost like fingers were crossed until he actually got that Emmy. But he was
Yeah.
on his way. White America likes him, Black America likes him. He's lovable. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful family. So, kudos to him. But
And he's talented. Like
yes,
you can't deny his talent at all.
yeah.
John Legend, he's been doing this thing for a while.
Yeah, that is true. But for the most people, in our genre, we look at the who wore what on the red carpet. So we got a few pictures here, just to bring up a few. Best and worst dress at the 2018 Emmys, according to the New York Post. Our first one here is Tiffany Haddish. She Yes, love Tiffany. Yeah, love Tiffany Haddish. She actually has a custom gown that incorporates the colors of her father's homeland flag. So very beautiful, colorful. I thought it was great. What did you think about
It
it?
was pretty, especially that deep V plunge in the front, and the colors were vibrant. It looked really nice on her skin. She did a great job with that one.
Yeah,
And
she
she
looked really
represented
good.
her heritage and her culture. Like,
Yeah.
we're living in a time where everyone is proud, of where they come from, and she just exuded that.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Our next one, according to the New York Post, best dress of the 2018 Emmys was Yvonne Orji from Insecure. Yvonne had a black velvet gown with a piping bodice detail from the Georgia Chakra Fall Winter 2017 Couture collection. So, and I guess that dress earned her a spot on the, New York Post best dress list. So, what did you think about her dress?
She's beautiful overall. I feel like you can put
Yeah.
her in anything and she will make it work and she'll make it win. Like, even with like the natural hair, I love it, because normally on Insecure they always have her in these wigs and stuff. So it was kind of cool to see her with her natural updo, with that velvet black on her, with like the mesh top. So I think she did her thing.
Yeah, she looked very, very pretty. Third on the list is Scarlett Johansson. She had on an all-white off-the-shoulder with back ruching. I thought it was pretty simple, elegant. What did you think about it?
Charlotte never gets this wrong. Like, never. Literally every award show, she shows up and she shows out. And whoever her stylist team is, they always make their mark, and she always looks beautiful and elegant for everything that we see. And so I loved it.
Yeah, like less makeup too, so I thought that was really, really pretty. The next one we're gonna jump to, and I'm getting out of order, but they were all on the list for the 2018 New York Post Best Dress for the 2018 Emmy. Sorry about that. Was Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. This show is huge on Netflix. I can't
Yes.
get into it. It's a bunch of kids running around from a ghost or whatever like that. But this kid looked very, very nice in his all white Louis Vuitton suit from the summer 2019 collection, and he had on Chris White sneakers
I
too.
know. Check out this Black Boy Magic.
Yes, he's young. I think he did really good. He looked really, really good. Whoever styled him did an excellent job. He looks like he almost did it himself, basically. He looks like he was comfortable. He had on his sneakers, no tight, tired shoes with church socks on. You know what I'm saying? He was real comfortable with his sneakers on.
He reminds me of, like, not the way that he looks, but just like how the style was put together of Diddy's son.
Yes, King Combs.
Yes,
Christian.
like, no, King. That's the one that's like brown skin that looks just like Diddy, right? His like little twin. I swear he's a clone. Like, he's Diddy clone, because he reminds me of that, and like that smooth swag.
Yeah. Next on the list for the 2018 New York Post Best Dress for the Emmys is Heidi Klum. She had on a silk form-fitting champagne sleek dress. I thought it was beautiful, simple. She looks good. She's a model. She has 1,000 kids, and her body still looks great. So
I know the snapback is real.
Yeah,
I mean, Heidi, like, she never misses her mark. She's another fan favorite. She's like someone that you look for no matter what event it is. You always want to know what she's wearing. So she knows how to do this, and this is her lane.
Yeah. She throws that annual Halloween party where she dresses like something crazy every year. Her makeup takes like 12 hours. Her outfit takes like 4 hours to put on. And anybody goes to her annual Halloween party. So I can't wait to see that. We'll talk about that too. But the last one on our list that we're going to mention, and by far this is not all of them, but we just picked out a few that we liked, was one of the winners of the night was Regina King. She had on a lime green form-fitting dress. Very simple, very sleek, very elegant. And she looked good on the red carpet, as well as she looked good accepting her Emmy, which she did not think she was going to win. I saw a clip of her saying her acceptance speech, and she was in total shock. She did not think she was going to win. I'm glad she did win, because the movie that she won for, 7 Seconds, was amazing. It's on Netflix. If anybody has not seen it, please see it. It is good. What did you think about her lime green form-fitting dress?
Okay, so I think I'm actually going to be opposite with this one. I think Regina King is such a beautiful woman, and I like the color against her skin tone, but I don't like the fitting of it. I'm so sorry. I feel horrible saying it, but I've seen her in better gowns. But I am very happy that she won. Yeah.
I like the lime green. I think it is different. Nobody had other than Tiffany Haddish, had like that color pop, that pop of color. Lime green is one of those colors, and by far I'm no fashion expert or anything like that, but it looks really good on any skin tone if you're a person of color, I think.
That's true. I mean, I like the color, I just don't like the style of the dress. Like, I feel like it's not really flattering to her shape or anything like that. Like, it doesn't give her that feminine curve. It just kind of makes her like go straight down like a stick. So I don't know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, she's a small woman too. We have to remember that she's very, very small. So so that was the last one on the New York Post 2018 Emmys best dress list. So naturally we had to pick out a few from the 2018 New York Post worst dress list. So the first one we have here is Megan Mullally. I think I'm saying her name wrong. Mullally, whatever. But she had on a floral hot mess. I thought it was disgusting.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know who styled her, and like I said, by far I'm no fashion expert or anything like that, but it just looked like somebody's tablecloth, and they just had a seamstress put it on her. It was like black and red, looked like she was going to some gothic wedding or something like that. It was
Not
crazy.
a tablecloth though.
Yeah,
More like
wasn't
the
good, but
curtains.
yeah, okay, maybe I'll give her that. I'll give her the curtain. But hey, I'm not the only one who thinks that, because it was on the New York Post 2018 Emmys worst dress list.
I
The
mean,
second,
Megan, she looked like she was confident that she loved it. So I guess that's all that matters.
yeah, the whole dark with the dark red and her pale skin just looked weird.
I
But
don't know.
whatever.
Who's the next one on the list?
Yeah, the next one is Darren Criss. He is one of the winners of the night too. He won for the assassination of Gianni Versace. He was actually the actor who played Andrew Cunanan, and he won Emmy for, I think, I forgot what the name is. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry, I don't have that information in front of me. But he won. But his outfit looked like he was in Game of Thrones.
I was just gonna say that. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes. Like he was definitely Cersei's like concubine or something.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he looked like. So, I mean, though he won on the Emmy, he lost on the red carpet. I thought, it just, I don't know.
It looks like he has like thigh-high boots on. Like,
yeah,
the pattern changes as it goes up his thigh and stuff.
Yeah.
And then at the top, it looks like he has like throw up, like he was holding his niece or something, and the niece throw up on the top of his jacket. Like, nah.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Yeah. Next, I hate to even bring this one up in New York Post.
Don't talk about my girl.
I know. New York Post put this on here, and I hate to even bring it up, but we have to bring it up. We got to talk about it. The black mother of Hollywood, Jennifer Lewis. Oh, she wore a Nike outfit. Even though I see what her message was, what she was trying to do, what she was trying to get across with the whole Nike outfit, she just didn't look good for the Emmys. I don't know. I would have had a sign that said Nike, Colin Kaepernick, and she had the afro going on. Like you're of a certain age, Jennifer Lewis, black mother of Hollywood. Let's look elegant. Let's look elegant and show these people that we can dress. We can be taken out of the house. Like have a Nike sign or say something, but I don't know, or had the Nike swoop on your elegant dress from Givenchy or something like that. But don't wear a whole Nike tracksuit to the Emmys. Like, come on.
I did not say anything bad about my mother, my TV mother, TV aunt from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So, but yeah. I don't know, but
I loved her fro. I loved her message. I like what she stands for. I mean, she even tried with the sneakers to have it all match, make the Nike sign pop more. I like the afro. All she needed was having the black person fist up,
Yeah,
and she would have sold it.
Yeah, I like the outfit, not for the Emmys. That's all I'm saying. But hey. This is what the New York Post has on. And then the last one, which shocked me because I like this one, was Issa Rae. She had on a baby blue pantsuit with a train. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was very, very nice. It was a baby blue pantsuit with a long train. I don't know why they put that on there. I liked it. I thought she looked absolutely beautiful. Her hair, she's lost a lot of weight.
She looked
yeah, she looked great. Yeah, she looked great. They had this on her. I don't know who mixed this list.
The color looked beautiful on her skin. She looks beautiful. Issa, she has this beautiful smile where you can see all of her teeth, and I love it.
Yeah.
And
all 50 teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, but she looks stunning. I think this was pure hate at its finest. Because she did not belong on that list at all. Even with the train and stuff like that, she was Emmy ready. And I revoked. Was it not revoke? I would like to take her off the list and add her to the best dress list.
I think so too, but I don't know, but that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. By the way, have you been watching this last season?
No, I do not have HBO. I have Showtime.
Oh man, please, someone give her the password and the username so she can watch Insecure. Please, just put it on on the super chat or put it on the chat so she can see this episode. Because this third season is by far the best season that they have for Insecure. Like, and I love that show because it's like real. It's a real accurate description and like viewpoint of young adults that are African American, you know, just trying to thrive and do better. And I love it. It's so accurate. It's not like too far left or anything like that. It's just perfect.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I will get someone's sign on, and I will not have it until Game of Thrones comes on. That's when I will get HBO. So, but you know, but that is it for us today. This was just our pilot show. We thank everybody for listening today.
Thank you.
Yes, again, Ruckus Radio, thank you very much, the whole Ha family. Thank you for welcoming my sister and I, you know, for our pilot show here. We hope to come back soon, and, you know, I want to make sure that everybody follows everybody, especially at Ruckus Radio on Instagram. He keeps everybody abreast of what shows are coming and going. And we hope to see everybody tomorrow in the chat if there is a show for Waking Up with Ruckus. So thank you very much. Again, my sister, you can follow her at, what's your Instagram handle?
Just to be the great.
Underscores or no?
Nope. Oh, wait, there are underscores. Sorry, guys. So it's like Jessa B _the _ great. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But if you start typing up, you'll start seeing me.
Mm-hmm. And everybody knows what mine is. It's an amazing confection. So thank you guys very much. Again, thank our guest, Shamara Afia. If you're in the South Carolina, Columbia area, please check her out every morning from 5 to 10 at the Big DM in South Carolina, Columbia. So thank you again, and we will see you guys soon.
Signing off, guys.
All right. Bye.